crazy. There's the colouring on Snow White's costume in a 3D sequence.
Right. That would be so close to the original,
It was identical, so I sent it to Ben. I was so what? I mean, she's that big in 3D, not doing anything. She talks to Charlie Brown. I mean, I suppose that's a bit odd, but they had a huge list of changes. We whittled it down. I rang up Alan. There's a couple of modest amendments to things. Hardly anything's changed. One change he asked me to approve. I said, "You're actually changing it into a copyright problem." A Mary Poppins thing. So you're turning something that isn't a problem into a problem. And then they still stalled. The final sticking point was Jeeves and Worcester.
Woodhouse,
Woodhouse is
estate, I guess.
Yeah, the estate. There's no problem in America, but there is apparently in the UK. But we send them via Jess Nevins. Acres of stuff. Ever since Woodhouse was first being published, people have been sending them up and using the characters' names broadly as the real characters.
Yeah, maybe not in comics though.
Maybe not in comics,
no,
but we use it in text form, and we didn't do it in comic form. And it's not cover featured. I don't think anyone bought the Black Dossier for PG Woodhouse. But DC would not move on that, so that's why it's not officially published in Europe.
That was the excuse for not getting it published releasing it over here.
It's a great shame, so we lost. Well, it's still over here via other routes.
It's got, of course,
it's
quite available. It's not as it would have been. It's certainly not in High Street, for example.
But while all this was going on, Alan was also getting it in the neck. V for Vendetta. A lot of league trouble. There's a lawsuit on the league movie. There's all kinds of misery going on, and DC were giving us all this grief on the Black Dossier. That's when we pulled it to its top shelf.
And the record, the whole thing about there being the
record, the record was demoed. I've heard it. I've got a copy of it.
Is it available online somewhere or not?
I'm not sure. It's Top Shelf might put it out one day. It's great. Alan doing Roy Orbison is a thing to be heard. Believe me, it's, wonderful lyrics. No, they reneged. The actual packing that the Black Dossier was shipped in was designed to accommodate a vinyl record, so it wouldn't break. And at the last minute, they said the record was falling foul in some copyright. It was too close to the music was too close to 5 or X or 5.
Oh yeah. I wish I was as big.
Yes. Which we used to think, well, but really, I mean, we've all got it. It's not going to chart,
On new career there, I think.
So that was another final straw. As if Alan didn't need any more, and I was pretty fed up.
A whole say stack off.
And Wildstorm was becoming more subsumed by DC. They weren't functioning as independents. All that kind of fireballing Alan, protecting him from the DC thing. And they're very strange the way they treat Alan. Give him the amount of money and kudos he's brought to them.
And negative image, I think, people repackaging everything he's doing. Has done, I should say.
It's very odd to be treated so churlishly, I'd say. We're grown-ups now, not about the Top Shelf. Grown-up consortium.
Well, I was talking to Chris Staros last night, the co-publisher from Top Shelf, and he was saying that he thinks that you earned the right to be just allowed a certain amount of editorial freedom to go and do. We think we could trust you, basically.
Right, I think that's it. That's the main one. We trust. I mean, if they don't trust it, they're always looking.
I mean, I don't suppose you're not opposed to editorial.
No, not at all.
The practice of it, but to be so pernickety and.
Well, when it's approved by lawyers, and they don't actually trust their lawyers, then they have to look at it and say, well, it's still wrong. We're sort of happy, we don't care for the lawyers to approve. And Alan's had that before. He did a Scientology story where, again, he went through it chapter and verse with lawyers. And I know that Scientology is they are very difficult. Yes. But, what can I say? DC, they're not a good fit. They're kind of an odd company. Odd companies to work for. I'm amazed we got this many books through. Actually, 3 books.
In all the circumstances. Because there was the whole thing about that. Some advertising had the word Marvel in or something, wasn't there? Some old.
Oh, the douche.
Yes, the Marvel douche or something.
It always sounds worse when I say it out loud. For some reason, Yes. I'm thinking myself in this erudite rather than special corner of the industry. It all sounds disgusting, actually. But that was absolutely authentic. Absolutely authentic.
And wasn't chosen to in any way reference to.
It was just the word marvel was very common in Victorian ads. Things were a marvel of the age, marvel is marvel, and the Marvel douche thing was quite a funny ad. And I was always looking for funny ads. We were eating up a lot of ads in the back of the book.
Yeah.
So it was a genuine, absolutely unaltered ad, and Paul Levitt saw it, went mental on Marvel's behalf, and pulped the entire print run, apart from a couple of hundred copies, which are now very valuable, apparently.
Yeah.
And we just thought, isn't that the craziest thing? So Marvel thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
And Joe Cassano, they just thought it was funny.
They wouldn't have a problem with
Even
it
if
at
we
all.
meant it, they didn't care. They just thought it was so funny.
It makes you wonder whether actually the real problem was that there was even a mention of Marvel within DC itself. There is another publisher.
And no
This
mention of
universe.
DC in that book, which is something else there. So
The DC douche.
that's
That's
very
what happened
call
with the
that.
DC.
How you call it.
That's what it was. You mentioned the opposition.
Yeah.
Well, we should come up to date. Here we are, 1910. Because this is the point. We've fought 12 years from the previous era. I mean, now we still have some characters that transition, some characters that don't make it through the book. I won't spot because you're about to read it. But this is also, of course, part of a trilogy. It's a whole different structure of book, coming on from the regular kind of comic book format, pamphlet-y thing, where you do a climax every 24 pages or so, and then do the dossier every 6 weeks. Now you're doing 72-page chunks.
Alan's very happy after being he's very happy with not River and Gavin as a writer for the comic book River. You've got to pay off every so many pages, you have to do a certain amount of action, and then you have to deliver on that an ending, pays into the next one.
Yeah. To be free of that must be real.
Those days are kind of gone, so it's going to be...
certainly straight at being 72 pages, so it's got to work within that. And he's still, well, the two of you are still packing in the north.
There's a lot in it, it's pretty full, and we got singing.
Yeah.
You could sing along with the book
Well,
if you
I
wanted.
was looking for the flexi disc. Where's the flexi disc?
I know, and a few people have asked, Alan's thinking of recording it. I think Alan doing Brett's would be...
I heard that back in March he was doing something like a fundraising thing for an orphanage in Romania in Northampton. He was doing some live singing on stage. And
I heard that,
Did you hear about this?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it's actually online, but I mean, he said he did something.
He does a lot of performances, so it's very possible it'll make a good concept album as well, Century, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because it's going to be music in all three.
All three forms of music. And of course, I mean, Alan's a bit worried at first. We talked about it. Will people be really put off by singing in comics?
I must have, when I read that, I thought,
it is a tricky one.
Yeah.
But we were saying, even when we grew up, people singing around you was very commonplace. People did sing a lot at home.
Oh, absolutely.
And people still sing along with karaoke. What's that? It's still singing. You still hear people do one person a song.
Yeah.
And so in the context of Brett's world, it works. And without giving too much away, even the Pirate Jenny stuff was a perfect fit. And the Docklands, and we found it all meshed. Luckily, it all meshed together.
Yeah, it's making these. This is what you and I do so amazingly. It's connecting things that have been kind of fitted together.
Yeah, and they plausible pattern which shouldn't really exist. But, and there is a parallel story runs all through the book, all through the 3 books. The occult story, with the various fictional versions of House of Crowley that have been over the years. So Oliver Hallows in this one, and we have various others from M.R. James and so on.
And that comes right through to the present day.
Right through to the present day with the creation of a new chunk.
But who is the present day Gorilla Master Crown?
That's a good question.
I would obviously know straight away, but I'm sure that is there other 2 people that are the equivalent of Crown?
I don't see. Well, Fleming based the villain in Casino Royale. It's based on Crowley based.
That's one of the 60s ones.
He's one of the 60s one. That's a good question actually.
Yeah.
There's no one doesn't spring readily to mind. These characters do jump decades.
Yes.
So an older one might turn up in the later book.
That's the good question. If you haven't got one at the time, you can always have an older version of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think it's a remarkable new installment, a new lease of life, because that's what all he did was to break it away from the kind of confines of the Victorian era, which was familiar. We could, as I said, I think in the interview, he said that we could have carried on doing that, mining that material, but this is going off into so many more.
Yes. I know if it's down to DC, Victorian Justice League is how we saw it. So doing that day in, day out.
And I'm sure there's a hint, maybe I read it in this one, of certainly earlier incarnations.
Oh yeah.
That's the point. We've got Boda C in one.
But she was never a member.
She wasn't a member of the Roman
On account she was a real person, so anyone real.
Okay.
People haven't read the book, an Ian Sinclair character pops on, Norton, who travels in time, but only in London. And the sequence is great because Alan's written, all his dialogue is modern dialogue, it refers to real things, and everyone in a league is referring to fictional things. So you've got this kind of weird meeting of, fictional reality and reality and fiction. It's quite a bizarre scene.